Okay, so it is now 5 past, and I would like to begin some of the discussions. And as we go through this, there will be people joining in, so we're just gonna take it as it comes. Uh, we've gone through. I know everybody is sick to death of hearing the word unprecedented. So I I've been trying really hard to come up with a synonym for that word. We're in some really unique times. We're in some uh, very significantly challenging times. Some of you will be used to this from what happened in 2008 and 2000 up to 2010. So this is not your first rodeo. For others, this has been the first time that you've come up against something of this magnitude and at this scale. Um, Regardless, we've all been taken by surprise, and a lot of us have been hurt either temporarily, or we might see some of the effects lasting quite long. What I want us to just keep in mind at all times is there's this beautiful quote, and unfortunately I wasn't able to find the author for this quote because I'd love to credit them for this. The difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones is how you use them. So it's easy to say, well, this is why everything's gone wrong, and this is why we're in such a bad position. Or we could flip it over and say, well, everybody's got this going on. How am I going to make it different for myself? How am I going to make it something that I'm going to use to propel myself forward once this is all over? And it is a mindset thing. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's however you think is right, and I leave that to you. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna jump into breakout rooms, and I'm gonna create maybe 3 or 4 rooms, and these are going to be completely randomized. Here's what I'd like you to do. I'm going to put you in your rooms. Please turn on your mics and turn on your cameras. In your room, keeping it to about 30 seconds each, I would like you to share with the people in your room your name, your company name, and one win that you've had over the last quarter. This could be a personal win or a business win, but something that, so between April and May, something that has worked for you, something that you're happy about. When you are back, so you're going to have a pop-up on your screen saying you've been invited to join this breakout room. Please click accept. You're going to move into that room. You're going to leave this main room. In that room, if you have anything that you need to say, you can ask for help and I will get a message. Any conversations, any chats that you have, stay in that room. You're going to get a broadcast message. So again, keep an eye on the top right of your screen. You're going to get a broadcast message 60 seconds before the room closes. So try and target everybody to have had something to share by then. I am going to pick out one person per room at random once you're back in. I'm going to ask you to share the best win that you heard from your group. So please pay attention to who's saying what. And when you're back, I'm going to ask you to share some thoughts.
I mean, from my experience, a crisis situation is an opportunity situation where everybody's scared. We have a positive cash flow, so we're looking at opening either an office in India or in the Philippines, or maybe both. So that's the evaluation we're doing at the moment.
That is brilliant, and that is definitely something to be proud of at this time. It is. I think we're going to find it quite normal to start doing things virtually, signing contracts virtually. I'm sure there's been some other great wins, and I look forward to hearing them. So welcome back, everybody. Okay, well done. So look, guys, one of the reasons why we do these wins exercises at the start of this session is just by way of reminder that yes, it may have been a tough quarter. Yes, there may have been some downs, and there may have been more downs than ups, but there have always been ups. And if you keep your eyes open, you see them. And those serve as mental stepping stones, even if nothing else. It could be your wins. It could be wins that you're inspired by. It could be, Natalie making sure that she was doing her 6:30 a.m. workouts. And that reminds me, you know what, I really have no excuse. I need to get back to working out. It could be somebody who's come up with a innovative business model or a very unique pivot in terms of what they're doing. All of these are lessons for us as business owners and business leaders. And the more we learn, the better we can we can do.